Hello. I don't believe I've seen this place before. Ah, I see I have a new friend. Excellent. Why don't you enter your name now? Move the joystick. Now move left or right. Natalie, I welcome you. Let's do some magic.
Hi there, all of you out there in Birthday Land. It's Party Max. We're gonna have a good time, aren't we? If it is possible to have any sort of a good time in this ridiculous outfit. Move the fun controller up or down to find your birth year, or any year that seems fun to you. Then press button 1. Since your special year is 1999, that means that 99 is your special number. Now, if you examine this chart, you'll see that there are 16 happy little numbers. 99 is not one of them. However, these numbers will also be very, very, very important, as you'll soon see. As your peepers can see, the numbers are in 4 horizontal rows. We're going to color one of the rows. You get to choose which one. Doesn't that sound... let's just get on with it. Use the controller to move the blue bar over any row and press button 1. Our next color is green. There are 3 remaining rows where we can put that nice color. Why don't you move the bar over one of the remaining rows and push button 1? And hurry up, please, while I still have a shred of dignity. Now we'll try red. You've got 2 choices. Move the cursor to either row and press button 1. There's 1 color left. Yellow. And there's only 1 row left for us to color. But remember, that position was determined by your previous choices. Now you've made an arrangement of colors for the 4 rows. There were 24 different ways in which you could have organized the colors. This is the one you wanted. Lucky you! Next, we'll do the same thing with the same colors, but this time arranging them for the 4 vertical columns. Vertical, that's up and down, like my career. This time, we'll start with blue. Why don't you move the color bar over any column and push that darn button 1? Now for green. Go ahead and move the color bar to one of the remaining columns. Now we'll do it with red. Go ahead. You've got 2 choices. And in the last position, we'll put the color yellow. Once again, there were 24 different ways to arrange the colors. And you chose this order, so don't you dare blame me. That means that the total number of arrangements for both the horizontal and vertical colors is 576. That's a lot of birthday candles. That's how old I'm going to be by the time you finally finish doing this trick. Let's see. The 2 blue lines cross here at the number 6. The green lines meet here at 39. The yellow ones intersect at this location, 49. And the red lines cross exactly here on the number 5. So, because of your choices, we have found 4 numbers. Let's add them together. 6 plus 39 plus 5 plus 49 equals, you ready? Your lucky number, 99. Well, look what's inside the present. It's a big, big ending, 'cause we're done. We're done with the trick. What a nice surprise.
I thought it would never get here. Where's my stretcher? Where's my insulin? Take me away from all this.
Next, we'll try an experiment involving the signs of the zodiac. Here's an opportunity for you to study the signs and how they match up to various birthdays. Let me know when you're ready to continue. To get things started, come here right up to the screen in front of you. A little closer. Perfect. Here are the 12 zodiac signs, displayed in an attractive color format of red and blue. Look them over carefully. Put your finger on any blue sign. Fine. Now it's pretty obvious that I don't know where your finger is. After all, I can't see where your hand is. This big chart is in the way. Move your finger left or right to the nearest red sign. Good. You're doing fine. Next, move your finger up or down to the nearest blue sign. Okay, now listen carefully. Move your finger diagonally to the nearest red sign. We're almost done. Finally, move your finger left or right to the nearest blue sign. At this point, you've moved all over the screen, and there's no way that I could know where your finger is at this very moment. Or could I? Your finger is on Leo. Wow! That amazed even me. I'd say you were a genius, if I didn't know you so well. Now we will return to the world of astrology for another, more complicated experiment. Here's an opportunity for you to study the signs and how they match up to various birthdays. Let me know when you're ready to continue. I'm going to try to read your mind and reveal your astrological sign. Here comes the spooky part. Look into my eyes. Ah, very good. I'm sure that your astrological sign is one of these. Am I right? Is your sign one of these? Move the controller stick up or down for yes, or left or right for no. I seem to be off to a bad start, but if you'll think harder, I'll get it. Concentrate on your sign. Aha! This time I'm sure I've got it. One of these signs is yours, isn't it? Of course. I told you it was just a sloppy start. We'll do it again. Concentrate. You better be thinking hard. Look at the screen. Once again, your sign is among these, isn't it? Okay, I'm rather uneven this time. Let's try again, and I'll work a little harder. But just to be sure, look into my eyes again as you concentrate on your sign. Well, one of these is definitely your astrological sign. I'm unbelievably embarrassed. Perhaps we should speed things up. Let me take a look in my crystal ball, and I'll find out your sign. Sometimes technology is a lot quicker than mind reading.
Alright, so you think all I can do is read minds, so it's a simple trick if you've got a simple mind. I don't mind reading minds, but there's other things that I can do as well. And I got a little something right now I'm going to show you. This is a little chip game I picked up back when I was in the chips. If you know what I mean. Okay, here's how the game works, see? You and me take turns removing tokens. The one who's stuck taking away the last token loses the game. Okay, so decide how many chips you want to use. Just go ahead, pick a number, any number. I'll close my eyes and pretend I'm not watching, but maybe I'll keep them open just to make sure you don't cheat. Go ahead and choose the maximum number of tokens you can take away at once. Each time, you can take away 1, 2, or 3 tokens. Now remember, the one with the last token loses the game. Now, ha 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 ha, you want me to go first? Here's an idea. Try moving the controller stick up and down for yes, or left or right for no. Well then, just to show you what a great guy I am, you go first. The spotlight is over the token at the top left position. Press button 1 to remove that token. You may take away up to 3 tokens. So you can continue clicking on more tokens or just stick with one. It's up to you. When you have removed the tokens you want, move the spotlight down to highlight Continue and press button 1. Say, you've done this before, haven't you? Looks like I'll have to start paying attention. All right, for my first move, I'll take away 3. Well, what are you going to do this time? I'm waiting. Move the controller to highlight Continue and then push button 1. Think you're pretty sharp, huh? I've played with the best of 'em. Top this. My turn? Well, you can forget you ever saw these two. Think you've got me on the run, huh? Make a move. We'll see. You spent some time in some casinos. Well, now it's up to me. My turn? Well, you can kiss these 3 little tokens goodbye. Check it out. There's only 1 token left. I win. You gotta get up pretty early to get the better of me, pal. Do you want me to win another one for you? Ah, that figures. Come back when you've dried your tears, baby. So you're waiting for your chip to come in. Maybe this'll be your lucky time. You're a familiar face. You've played this one before, haven't you? That's okay. You know the drill then. How many chips you want to use this time? Hey, take up the slack. Get on the stick. You're a little slow on the uptake. Get on the ball. Neither of us is doing nothing until you decide on a number. Just pick one. Doesn't have to be fancy. None of them numbers is going to bite you. Go ahead and choose the maximum number of tokens you can take away at once. Each time, you can take away 1, 2, or 3 tokens. Now remember, the one with the last token loses the game. Now, you want me to go first? Well then, just to show you what a great guy I am, you go first. The spotlight is over the token at the top left. Press button 1 to vanish that token. You may swipe up to 3 tokens. Got it? That means you can continue disappearing more tokens or just stick with one. Your choice. Okay, don't rush me. Let me think this over for a minute. Thinking. Aha! I know. All right, for my first move, I'll take away 3. It's your turn. How many will you remove this time? Go ahead, this ain't a trick question. My turn? Well, forget you ever saw these 3. Well, what are you going to do this time? Ah, think you're clever, do you? Think you're the brains of this operation? Got all the smarts in your head? Well, how will you deal with this? My turn. Well, here's one you'll never see again. The cream rises to the top once again as High Rollin' Max wins the game. What's it going to be, loser? You want to be a loser again, or are you sick of losing? Loser? You big loser? Okay, chump. Partner. I won't lose any sleep over this. Okay, you've played this one before. You know the drill. How many chips you want to use this time? Hey, come on, get on the stick. Neither one of us is doing nothing until you decide on a number. Just pick one. None of them numbers is gonna bite you. Go ahead and choose the maximum number of tokens you can take away at once. Each time, you can take away 1, 2, or 3 tokens. Now remember, the one with the last token loses the game. Now, you want me to go first? Well then, just to show you what a great guy I am, you go first. The spotlight is over the token. I thought you had something up your sleeve, but not that. You're better than Eddie the Eel. Give me a minute to think. All right, for my first move, I'll take away 1 token. Think you've got me on the run, huh? Make a move. We'll see. Ready when you are, Einstein. My turn? Well, forget you ever saw this one. Well, what are you going to do this time? You've spent some time in some casinos. Well, now it's up to me. My turn? Well, forget you ever saw this one. The cream rises to the top once again as High Rollin' Max wins the game. Well, what's it gonna be? You've watched me win. Now why don't we watch you lose? Okay, it's your funeral. You're a familiar face. You've played this one before, haven't you? That's okay. You know the drill then. Go ahead and choose the maximum number of tokens you can take away at once. Each time, you can take away 1, 2, or 3 tokens. Now remember, the one with the last token loses the game. Now, you want me to go first? Well then, just to show you what a great guy I am, you go first. The spot. All right, for my first move, I'll take away 3. It's your turn. How many? Wow, with a chip shot like that, you'd be pretty tough on the old golf course. Now it's up to me. My turn? Well, forget you ever saw this one. Okay, make a move, Eddie. I can't believe it. You won? There must be something wrong with this game. Let me out of here. Let me out. I demand to talk to the manufacturer. Whoa, must be some kind of alignment of the planets or something. I lost. Give me another chance to prove myself. Oh, I see. Once you've got me beaten and down, you don't want to give me a chance to come back up.
Oh dear, here we are in the wilderness. Are you ready for an exciting expedition? Must be, or he wouldn't have come so far, by Jove. It seems I've captured an exotic animal. Can you figure out what manner of beast it is? To do this, you'll need some special safari apparatus, a piece of paper, and something to write with. If you haven't packed them along, then go ahead to a trading post and get them. I'll wait here amongst the dangerous animals of nature. Ah, it's you! Watch out! Oh, sorry, I thought there was a bull elephant behind you, but it's just your sofa. Here is an assortment of shapes, in various colors, each with a number inside of it. Observe these very carefully. Then secretly choose one of the triangles. Now, don't be bashful. Now, transcribe the number that is inside that shape onto your piece of paper. Push button 1 to continue. Please choose a triangle and write the number down. Push button 1 when you are ready to continue. Righto then. Now, I want you to choose one of the squares, but choose one of a different color than the one you chose before. Write the number from that shape onto your paper beneath the first number. Then push button 1 to continue. All right. For the final selection, you'll take the circle of the color you haven't used yet. Let me know when you are ready to continue by using some part of your hand to push button 1. So, you've picked your 3 numbers, and there's no way in the world I could know what they are. I promise I won't peek at your paper like some people might do who have been to less prominent schools. Now, be a ripper and add those 3 numbers together to arrive at a total which will be your secret number. Let me know when you are ready to continue. But don't take long. Never know what might come out around here. Very well. Commit your secret number to memory, and then put the piece of paper away so I won't be able to see it. Here they are. 20 of them, each one different from the other. Look at the animal whose name is on this list next to your secret number. So, now you have one particular animal in mind. Let's see if it's the same as what I've got inside the box. By Kraken, you've done it! Congratulations! You'll never be a novice again! Expect me to top those tricks, eh? Well, let's give it the old college try. As you can see, there are many chambers inside the pyramid, each with a different mysterious Egyptian symbol called a hieroglyph. Somewhere, deep inside, in a dark chamber, is a secret treasure, and I'm going to use my mysterious powers to help you find it. There are 3 entrances to the pyramid. Choose one and put your finger onto the television screen so that it is inside that chamber. Sorry, I can't see what you're doing because this blasted huge pyramid is in the way. So, when you've positioned your finger, press button 1 on the controller to let me know you're ready to continue. Oh no! The doors have all closed! You're trapped! But wait! Look! Secret doors between the chambers have opened. By Jove! Now you can explore the pyramid. Listen carefully. Here's what I want you to do.
Slide your finger from the chamber you're in through a door into a chamber next to that one. You must move through a door. You can't lift your finger off the screen, and you can't go through more than one door in a move. When you've done that, let me know by pressing the controller's button. Good. Now, slide your finger into another room. You can go to a different one or move back to the one you just came from. The choice is yours. When you've done that, alert me by pushing button 1. Fine. Make one more move, sliding your finger through a door into another chamber. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Where are you? Answer me! Get out! Get out while there's still time! Save yourself! Tell me that my eyes deceive me. The all-seeing eye of Uchat just closed forever. Oh, whoa! That got the blood going, didn't it? Yes, rather. Well, you'd better keep going. This time, make 3 moves. Just slide your finger from one chamber into another. Then another. Then one more. When you've made your 3 moves, tap the controller. Quick! Quick! Hire a roach wrangler! The lucky scarab of Kep just crawled away. Phew! That was a close one. It would be quite sticky if you'd been in there. But I know you weren't. Keep your wits about you. Don't be afraid. I'm on your side. Next, you will make 5 moves. When you've done that, let me know by pressing the controller button. Ah! By Jove, that was close. But you're still hale and hearty, aren't you? Yes. Well, this is getting a bit tense. Make 4 more moves carefully. Great Scott, I'm glad you didn't have your finger there. Okay, be extra careful this time. Your life depends on it. Make 2 more moves. And when you've done that, if you're still with us, press the button on the controller. It's getting kind of tight in here. There are only 3 rooms left. Make one last move. That leaves only 1 room. The Chamber of Ankh, which is exactly where your finger is located. And look! Oh, it's made out of solid gold. Can you imagine how much this is worth? Priceless. Congratulations! I can't believe you made it. So many have perished before you. You've located the secret treasure.
You know, being out here in Egypt makes one simpatico with one's companion. That's why I was able to read your mind so effectively. And a bloody good thing it was, too.
Ah, so you would like another extraordinary execution of the elusive art of illusion. Very well. Without any more excessive elocution. Brace yourself for a shock. For here it is, my lucky number. Perhaps you are wondering why this is my lucky number. That knowledge will soon be revealed to you. Now let us eliminate pictures one at a time until only one is left. I'll do this by starting at the top of the circle, then counting around clockwise, eliminating each item at the position you choose.
To do this, you need to pick a number. Use the controller to highlight any number you like. Then press the button. Ah, you've selected 4. So, I will eliminate every 4th item. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll set free the bee. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll dispel the shell. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll abolish the bell. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll shunt off the shoe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll let loose the goose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll extricate the egg. So that leaves one picture. Because of your free choice, we ended up with the hog. And now I'll explain my lucky number. You see, I knew all along that we would end up with the hog. My number will prove it now. Watch. You see, when my lucky number is turned upside down, I get to bring home the bacon. Now you know why they call me amazing. Hey, all you guys and dolls out there in Partyland, tell me the truth. Do you like party games? Natale, please, the show has gone on long enough. It's obvious they like party games. Now the following enterprise requires an additional participant, so I hope you've picked someone. Who will it be? Well, hello there! Natale, did you bring the name cards? You won't believe how much that thrills me. Quickly, let's get started while it's still party time. Natale, show the name cards to your friend. You're going to let your friend see those nice name cards. You can see that my partner has prepared an assortment of names. Each one is different, and we're going to use these for our game. To keep things fair, I'll shut my eyes so that I can't see what you're doing. Maybe also I'll be able to pretend I'm somewhere else, like a tropical island. Turn the cards writing side down and give them to your friend. Okay. Before we go any further, please give the cards a complete cut. Are you satisfied? I certainly hope so. If not, you can cut the cards again. The fun just keeps on coming. Now, take the top card and put it in your pocket without looking at it. At this point, nobody could possibly know which name is on the top card, not even you. We'll come back to the card in your pocket later. Not too much later, I pray. In the meantime, oh boy, hold on to your seats, because we get to play a guessing game using the remaining cards. Deal the top card of the pack face down onto the table. Good. Deal the next card onto the table, to the right of the first one. Right, now we're rolling. Deal the next card on top of the card on the left. Fine. Deal the next one onto the card on the right. Great. I'll wait while you continue dealing the cards back and forth, left, right, until you run out of cards. Let me know when you're ready to proceed.
I'll just be checking the want ads for some other employment opportunities. Okay, let's put the pedal to the metal. Turn over the top card of the pile on your left, but don't show it to anybody. I'll try to guess whether it's a boy's name or a girl's name. I realize this limits your options. I'm quite sure it's a male name, correct? What? Ladies and gentlemen, I call that trick human error. As I could not possibly have been wrong, some human must have made a mistake. Let's try it again. Oh no, why did I say that? Put that card aside, and let's try again. Turn over the next card on the left pile. This time I'll guess it's a girl's name. Am I right? What? I can't believe it. I've never been wrong twice in a row. I think that pile is just unlucky for me. Ah, I know what you must have done wrong. Let's try it with the other pile instead. Turn over the top card of the pile on the right, and I'll guess whether that name belongs to a boy or a girl. This time it's definitely a girl's name, isn't it? This is unbelievable. I have never, ever made 3 mistakes. There must be some sort of curse on me, as evidenced by this bizarre outfit and this strange party confetti. Well, I'll try it one more time. Because I'm a masochist. Can you say masochist? Turn over the next card of the pile on the right. Aha! This cosmic vibration tells me it's a boy's name. Is that correct? Oopsie poopsie. Well, big deal. It really doesn't matter that I made 4 mistakes, because that was just for practice. Now I'll make the one guess that truly counts. I'll guess about the card in your pocket, which even you don't know. Let me think. The name in your pocket is a boy's name. Wait, before you look, let me go a step further and guess exactly what name it is. The name in your pocket is Edward. Take a look, and you'll see that I'm right. Hey, we did it! Let's throw ourselves a party! Well, you throw yourself a party and don't invite me. It'll give me time to get out of this hat.
Well, if you think you can handle this mystery, here we go. So, what do you think? For this next experiment, should we keep the same person as before? Oh, so we're stuck with this same participant again.
Natalie?
You did bring a deck of cards, didn't you? Well, what are you waiting for? Take the cards behind your back and shuffle them. Let me know when you are ready. And now, we'll find out if you can handle cards behind your back.
Natalie?
Give the deck to your friend. Now, hold the deck face down behind your back and listen carefully to my instructions. The first thing I want you to do is to remove the top card and push it somewhere into the middle of the deck. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, now remove the bottom card and insert it somewhere into the middle of the deck. Good. Now this is where it gets intriguing. Keep the cards behind your back. Take the new top card of the deck, turn it over, and push it in somewhere into the middle of the pack. To make things even more difficult, give the deck a complete cut. So now there's one card face up in the deck, and no one knows exactly where that card is, let alone what it is. That is, no one but me. for I shall use my remarkable mental powers to discern the identity of the card you turned over. In order to do this, I will put myself into a hypnotic trance. It is a black card. It is a spade. Yes, I see it now. It is the two of spades. Take the deck out from behind your back and spread the cards. When you find the face-up card, you'll see that I am right. So, you see that I am correct. But wait, I'll try something even more difficult. You inserted the face-up card into the deck anywhere you wanted, so no one knows the identities of the cards on either side of it. For now, I will once again place myself into a hypnotic trance and identify the card which is just above the face-up one. It is a black card. It is a spade. Yes, I see it now. It is the three of spades. Take a look at the card above the face-up one. I'm right again. Isn't that so? Of course, I could re-enter my trance and identify the card which is beneath the face-up one. However, I have a better idea. My partner will do it.
Natalie,
Are you ready to be hypnotized? I know you're not scared. My partner is fearless. Look into my eyes. Partner, tell us the color of the card. Now, tell us the suit of the card. Finally, what is the complete identity of the card? You can wake up from your trance. Let's see if it worked again. Take a look at the card beneath the face-up one. If it is the four of spades, then give my partner a big round of applause. You may not know this, but my partner has been practicing diligently and now is capable of extraordinary mind reading. Before we continue, we need to decide who will participate in this next endeavor. Do you want to use the same person as before? Yes, let's stick with this one. They've done all right so far. Please give the controller to our participant and turn away from the television. Fine. Now stay there, and no peeking. I will now display some pictures to you, an assortment of different colored shapes. Look the designs over carefully. Choose one with the controller, then press button 1 to lock on your selection. Good. Mind reader, tell us the picture. Well, congratulations to my partner. But I have other games as well.
I say, here we are, back in the jungle, by Jove. Mind the snake! Behind you! Behind you! Oh, I guess it was a simple electrical cord. Let's carry on. Yes. We're lost in the deepest, darkest jungle where anything can happen at any time without warning. Normally, this would be cause for concern, but I'm not worried, because my partner knows exactly where we're going, thanks to the psychic compass. Before we continue, we need a fellow explorer to take part in this endeavor. Should we use the same person as before? That's fine. I like consistency. Natalie, you did bring the psychic compass, didn't you? Oh dear, I guess I forgot to tell you to bring it. I usually don't make such mistakes, but out here in the jungle anything can happen. Well, we're back in the wilderness, and this time... Actually, this time, I think we're lost. Mummy, help. Yes, we're lost in the deepest, darkest jungle where anything can happen at any time without warning. Normally, this would be cause for concern, but I'm not worried, because my partner knows exactly where we're going, thanks to the psychic compass. Before we continue, we need a fellow explorer to take part in this endeavor. Should we use the same person as before? Well, if they don't work out, natural selection is the law of the jungle. Natalie, you did bring the psychic compass, didn't you? Well, what are you waiting for? Set the psychic compass up in front of your friend so that we can find our way out of here. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Finally, I was afraid that maybe another ice age would occur before you were ready. My assistant has set up the psychic compass. As you can see, it can point to any one of 4 different directions: north, south, east, or west. Turn the compass so that it points toward one of these directions. Make this decision carefully, so that you are sure it is entirely your own choice. Let me know when you are ready to continue. By Jove, I don't know why it took you so long to make up your mind. After all, my partner knew in advance precisely what direction you were going to choose, because this is a psychic compass. To prove it, my partner wrote a prediction on the back of the compass. Turn it over and see. Congratulations! You were absolutely right. That really is an amazing psychic compass. Well, now that we know what direction to head in, let's carry on. Quick, load up Jumbo, and we'll head off into the jungle. Step right on up here. Say, you've got that wide-eyed, innocent look in your eyes that just spells champ to me. We're gonna play a little game now called Card Cutter. I think you'll like this one. Now, did you remember to bring a pack of cards? I know you wouldn't forget that pack of cards, because this is a card trick. Okay, we're ready to begin the trick. Are you ready? You don't need to answer. I'm a mind reader, remember?
So what do you think? For this next experiment, should we keep the same person as before, or should we go with someone else? Oh, great. I was just getting used to the last person you picked. Go ahead, ruin my flow. Don't you know that rhythm is the most important thing in magic? Okay. Who will we use this time? I guess you'll do. But you look awfully three-dimensional.
Put the cards on the table face down in front of your friend. Now don't do anything funny to make anyone think this trick is rigged. You know I wouldn't do anything like that. At least, not while I'm on parole.
Please cut off less than half the pack. Turn the portion you cut off face up and replace it on top of the other cards. Oh, you're good. I knew it the moment I laid eyes on you. You were going to be a real pro at this.
Now it's pretty obvious that I had no control over the cut. The card face up was a completely random choice. We can't use that top card because everyone can see it, including me. Now cut the deck again. Only this time, cut off more than half the pack. As before, turn the portion you cut off face up and place it on top.
Good. And once again, there is a random card face up on top, and, well, we can't use that one in this county either because it's in full view to all of us. Instead, here's what we'll do. Spread through the deck and remove the first face down card you come to. This is another card determined by your cutting, but because it is face down, you'll be the only one who knows what it is. Look at that card, but keep it to yourself. And don't show it to anybody else. After all, if my partner were to see it, there might be a temptation to tell me what card you chose. And I wouldn't want to do anything that looked dishonest. After all, my name is Honest Max. Concentrate on your card and look me directly in the eyes. Concentrate. Concentrate, yes. Yes, I see nothing. It's completely, well, I'm getting the impression of a black card. Keep concentrating. Yes, it's coming in very clearly now. It is definitely a club. Yes, now I have it. You are thinking of the 3 of clubs. Yeah, I sure like that trick, but don't ask to see it again. I only do it once per customer. If I did it twice, your brain might explode, and I don't want to be responsible for anything that dangerous. Ah, you want to do another trick. Okay. Prepare to be perplexed by my precocious protégé. I hope you can live up to this big introduction. Natalie, are you ready for this test? Please don't blow it. It would be quite an embarrassment to me. So what do you think? For this next experiment, should we keep the same person as before or go with someone else? Ah, that's fine. I like consistency. Good. Now you did remember to bring the special cards, didn't you? My partner has prepared a set of 10 cards which have designs on both sides. A mixture of X's and O's. Natalie, give the cards to our participant. Now listen carefully. Don't turn any of the cards over, but mix them thoroughly. And to make things really fair, while you're mixing, I will ask my partner to put down the controller and turn away. Natalie, go ahead. Turn away. And no peeking. You know how I despise a peeker. Okay. Now you've shuffled the cards so the order of the X's and O's is completely random. Please deal exactly 5 cards into a pile on the table. Good. Now, set the remaining 5 cards onto the table next to the first pile. Think this over carefully. Put your hand on top of either pile so that it is concealed from view. Let me know when you are ready. Simply press button 1 to continue. Natalie, I permit you to turn around now. Pick up the other pile of cards, but don't examine them. Instead, hold them behind your back and try to rearrange your set so that there are exactly as many X's facing up as there are in the hidden set. Natalie, you have precisely 10 seconds to mix the card. Time's up. Let's see if it worked. My partner will go first, so keep your hands on top of your pile for now. Bring the cards out from behind your back, and let's see how many X's are facing up. I haven't got all day. Aha! Well, for this to be successful, there must be exactly that many X's facing upward in your group. Are there? Terrific! I love this trick. My partner does the hard work, while I meditate on the mechanics of magical machinations. In layman's terms, that's think of new and even more amazing tricks. Do you really want to be amazed again? Can you take it? I must warn you that there can be terrible side effects of chronic amazement. Slackjawitis? Chronic eye bulge? Are you ready for the risk? Natalie, are you concentrating? You sound quite confident. Why does that make me nervous? Well, did you bring a prediction? Okay, now put the envelope on top of the TV. I don't have eyes on the top of my head. I could never read it up there. For this trick to work best, move it this way a little bit. Before we continue, we need to decide who will participate in this endeavor. Should we use the same person as before? Well, if you want to change to someone new, that's fine. Who will it be? Okay, now it's your turn. Let's see if you work out. Please, take the controller. Allow me to explain how this test will be conducted. Observe the 7 objects that I've found lying around my mystical museum of magic. I'm going to choose 2 of these items at random. I think I'll choose this one. And the one over here. Move the controller left or right to highlight the item you want to get rid of. Then press button 1. Be careful with those. I'm the only sharp object who's safe around here. Now it's your turn to select 2 items. Move the spotlight and press button 1 on each item you want to select.
Now I get to eliminate one. Let me think. You know what they say. If people didn't make mistakes, they wouldn't put an eraser on the end of a pencil. Of course, as I don't make mistakes, the eraser is of no value to me. Now again, it's my turn to pick 2 items. I'll go with these 2, and you decide which one to eliminate.
You see? I bet you're a whiz at multiple choice tests. Well, we're down to 4 objects. Use the controller to select any 2 of them.
And this time, I'll magically get rid of this one. We're almost done. Prepare to be amazed. It's my turn to pick 2. Click the cursor on the one you think we don't need. There are 2 objects left. Eeny, meeny, miny, Max. I think this one won't come back. After all, timing is everything. Well, the game is over. Please give the controller back to my partner. And it's time for the big finish. I think the game was pretty fair, and frankly, I don't see any way you could have predicted which item would be left. To keep things honest, I think our volunteer should look inside the envelope and show everyone what it contains. So what's inside the envelope? I can't believe it! That's right!
Natale,
You did it! You predicted the sunglasses! That's really amazing!
Natale,
When your friend leaves, you and I need to have a little chat.